Burn, Burn, Burn by Zach Bryan is going to be played in standard tuning and then capoed on the 3rd fret of the guitar. I'm basing this tutorial off of what I can hear him playing on the recorded version of this song. From this point forward, I'll be speaking of these chords and shapes as though the capo is the nut and calling them shapes like A minor and C, even though this real chord is like an E flat. And I'll be calling them frets 1, 2, and 3 as opposed to the real frets of 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so the intro. I've got a 4-fingered C chord. My ring finger is on the 6th-string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 5th-string 3 fret. I'll be using my 2nd finger to hammer down to the 4th-string 2 fret. I'll have an open 3 string, and I'll have my 1st finger on the 2-string 1 fret. I'll have an open 1 string. So the first note that you hear is actually that low 6th string. It gets plucked, and then you hear a strum across all of the strings with your 2nd finger beginning off of the fretboard and hammering down to the 4th-string 2 fret. And then you hear a quick up, down, and then you hear another up, down, and then like a up, down, or down, up, down, up is what you hear next. And on the up, down, up, you hear an emphasis of the open 1 string. And then just kind of like up, down. There's no real serious strumming pattern here. This is just Zach Bryan introing the song, but I'm trying to give you an idea of what he's doing here. You can hear him up and down, emphasizing the open 3 string. And it almost becomes like a waltz feel, like a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, even though that's not where he's meaning to go, but it definitely feels that way. With an open 3 string and then the fretted 4-string 2 fret. And then it goes into an A minor chord. That's an open 5 string. Your 2nd finger on the 4th-string 2 fret, ring finger on the 3-string 4 fret, the 3-string 2 fret, and 1st finger on the 2-string 1 fret with an open 1 string. You hit like a down, down, up, and then you're going to move with your 2nd finger to the 5-string 2 fret. Lift your ring finger off the fretboard, so now you've got 5-string 2 fret. Your 2nd finger is more or less blocking out the 4th string, open 3 string, 1st finger still on the 2-string 1 fret. So you hit like a hammer there and down, up on that little chord. And then the next thing you hear is the plucking of an open 6th string and a hammering of the ring finger to the 6th-string 3 fret. So you get... After you hammer on there, you hear another down strum with your ring finger on the 6th-string 3 fret. Your 1st finger still pulled back to the 2-string 1 fret, and your 2nd finger needs to be hammering down on the 4th-string 2 fret, kind of like it was doing during the C chord. And if you want to, once you hammer down, kind of go ahead and put your pinky finger back down into that C position, you can. You hear the hammer, and then like another just sparse down, up, and then like another down, up that's just sparse. And then you can hear Zach Bryan kind of get into the rhythm. And he gets into the rhythm by hitting up notes like 1, 2, 3, 4, just up strums, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what he's getting into is what will turn into a down, 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 down. Or a down, 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 up, down, up, 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 down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down. And this becomes the main strumming pattern for the song, and you're just doing that over a C whenever it gets into the rhythm. So again, very slowly, kind of the intro is just introing over a C chord. And then after you get into the strumming pattern, it goes back to the A minor, to the 5-string 2 fret, and then back into this chord, where you've got your ring finger on the 6-string 3 fret. At first, I hear it just blocking the 5-string altogether. You've got your second finger on the 4-string 2 fret, hammering there, an open 3. First finger on the 2-string 1 fret, open 1. And then each time, you kind of eventually put your pinky finger back down into that 5-string 3 fret for the C shape. And that's the verse, whole verse. A to the B, or A minor to the B to the, that suspended chord that turns back into the C. And it just keeps doing that. Whenever we eventually get to the outro, it's not really a bridge, it's not really a chorus, but the outro, it's going to change to an F chord. The way the F chord gets played, you've got your ring finger on the 5-string 3 fret, put your pinky finger on the 4-string 3 fret, leave your 3-string open, and your first finger is still on the 2-string 1 fret. So you got that. That's your F chord, and then it's going to move to a C chord. You can play it as a 3-fingered C chord. I've got a ring finger on the 5-string 3 fret, second finger on the 4-string 2 fret, open 3, first finger on the 2-string 1 fret, or you can play that same 4-fingered C chord as before. So you've got the F, kind of a small throated F, to the C chord, to a G chord. Move with your ring finger to the 6-string 3 fret, hammer on with your second finger to the 5-string 2 fret behind it, and then to an F chord. The way that Zach Bryan is playing this second F chord is as an F bar chord. That is first finger barring your first fret, and then ring finger to the 5-string 3 fret, pinky finger to the 4-string 3 fret, second finger to the 3-string 2 fret, and then your bar grabbing the first fret of strings 1 and 2. But I tend to play my F chords like this. Whenever I want a larger F chord, I grab the 6-string 3 fret with my thumb. My ring, pinky, and second fingers are in the same position that I just told you for them to be in the bar chord, and then I'll let my first finger grab the 2-string 1 fret so that it's easier for me moving in and out of C positions. So that's the outros, the F to the C to the G to the F. And those are the chords to Burn, Burn, Burn by Zach Bryan. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.